We love being military kids.
Hi, my name is Connor, and I like being a military child because my dad gets to help the USA. One good part is about that I move around a lot and I make friends every year. A bad part about it is that my dad moves away a lot, and sometimes I have to be alone with my mother. I like being a military child because my dad helps the USA be a better place.
I think being a military child has some pros and cons. Sometimes it can be hard. Dads and moms deploy. You can make a best friend and then have to move. But I'm proud. There's things we can do that no one else can. It makes us strong, and I'm proud.
Being a military child is awesome. You can do things like travel everywhere and live on base. I feel honored because at least one of my parents serves the country. What's challenging is moving away, and maybe your military parent can get deployed. But I'm lucky to be a military
I think being
child.
a military child is fun, exciting, scary, and so much more. You get to visit places you've never been before. You get to go out of the country. And being a civilian, you don't really get to see that much stuff. That's not very cool. And on base, there's so many people who understand.
I like to be a military child because I like my school, because my teacher's nice to me, and my mom gets lots of bills from work, and we can go lots of places. Like we used to live in Fayetteville and from 2 years ago.
Hi, my name's Scout. And my name's Deja. And my favorite thing about being a military child is that you get to travel. My favorite part is meeting new friends and keeping in touch with others.
What's the best part about being a military child?
Is that we have to move to different places, and that we have to, and we could like discover new things.
And what's challenging?
That we have to say goodbye to our friends when we move.
And what makes it special?
We'll have new friends.
Hi, my name is Justine, and I think being a military child is exciting and lots of fun because you get to move places. But it might also be hard because you have to say goodbye to friends, and your parents might go on deployment. Other than that, I'm proud of being a military child, and I think it is fun.
I think that being a military child is both challenging and fun at the same time. Your parents are away, and you have to move to different places a lot, but moving to different places helps you make new friends, and other friends that you already know can help you. Being a military child is kind of both, but it's both good and fun. I think that being a military child is really good.
Being a military kid is lucky because you can go all over the world. I've lived in Japan, I've lived in Florida, I lived in Texas, and then I live in here. And I'm excited to see where else I can go around the world. Like Tennessee or lots of other places. Military kids are the best!
Being a military child means your parents are in the military and you live on base with them. That's why I respect my dad, because he is a military person, and if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be living on this base, or I wouldn't be going to this school. Thanks to my dad and everyone that's in the military.
I like to be a military child because you get to move very cool places and get to do fun stuff that mostly other kids that live in different places don't get to do. And your mom or your dad has to deploy or do something else, and that can be frustrating, but it's still very cool.
I like being a military child because there are bumps and there are curves. You never know what's going to come out and hit you. You move, you leave friends, and that's kind of the bummer about it. But I think being a military child really helps with everything.
Hi, I'm Audrey. Being a military child is the best thing that could possibly happen to me, at least. I love it. Like, you move to new places, and it's amazing. Like, I don't want to just stay in one place for the rest of my life. I'd rather move to different places, exotic places like Okinawa, Spain, Italy, running out of things. But I'm proud of who I am.
I like being a military child because you can make new friends on the way, and sometimes you have to go through deployment. The hard part is deployments and leaving friends, but it's actually really fun. You're special, you're not like anybody else. That's why I like being a military child.
Hi, being a military child is awesome. You get your own month of military child, and it's also awesome because you can move in and get new friends. That is why I like being a military child.
Being a military child is hard sometimes because your parents go away and your friends move, and you kind of have no one. And when you go to new school, you know no one there. Your teachers, everything. It's hard to do it, but tough it up and you'll make it.
I like being a military kid because we get to go to our parents' work and we and other kids do not. And our parents in the military fight for our freedom. Bye.
Military kids are awesome!